Evening. Hi everybody. I wanted to share with you some of the projects that I've been working on recently. As a lot of you know, I'm really interested in doing something proactive, taking a more proactive approach about sustainability. um, I was just kind of cognizant of becoming one of those people that was very quick to share negative posts about the state of the world and aren't we all assholes for using plastic bags. But actually, I was always brought up, to come to people with solutions, not problems. So that's what I'm hoping to do, and I'm hoping to share some of those creative ideas with you all, and hopefully create a community where we can all encourage each other along. I don't think the problem is unsolvable. If you look at a lot of people, like my parents have actually been fantastic about recycling for years, and actually maybe perhaps with the design of convenience in our lives, we've just taken it one step too far, a little bit excessive. But we can peel that back, and so yeah, I'm really looking forward to sort of starting that off. I'm probably going to do like a YouTube channel, share some stories on Facebook. And like that, I know a lot of my friends, a lot of my family are all really interested in the same thing at the minute. So like that, I just want to create a bit more of a positive buzz around sustainability. It doesn't really have to be a chore. It really could be quite a lot of fun. And it certainly has been for me recently. So one of the things that I've done is I recently visited an eco market, a very small affair in Felixstowe in Suffolk. And the local charity shop Emmaus, I hope I'm pronouncing that properly, they had a kilo fashion sale. So what that is effectively they've got all their sort of donated clothes, put them into one giant collection, handing out big swag bags to everybody. And you just grabbed whatever you wanted, had it weighed up at the end there, and it was £3 per kilo of clothing. So as you can imagine, that's quite a bit of bang for your buck. So what I decided to do was I grabbed a load of those clothes, and what I wanted to do is breathe, a bit of breath of fresh air back into these items of clothes, and see if I could perhaps sell them to raise money for charity. Perhaps getting on to the sort of main purpose of the video now. Um, I'm going to show you a couple of my favourites that I've worked on, but I am going to be putting all the tops, it's mainly tops, a couple of dresses. I'm going to be putting them up on eBay, and the idea is I'd like to raise a lot of money, or whatever money is raised, I'm going to donate to a local charity, which is the Blossom Appeal. So the Blossom Appeal I've chosen because it's Ipswich Hospital, so it's somewhere local, and they're looking to create a new breast care unit. They're looking to raise 2.5 million. So it's going to be a new sort of state of the art care centre that really focuses on patient care. I don't think I really need to talk about how our lives have all been affected by cancer. It's just one of those sad sort of terrible things. But again, in the vein of being proactive and positive, um, I'm hoping that this centre seems to focus very much on patient care, making people feel as comfortable as possible when they're really going through a tough time. As a designer, that was something that I always really enjoyed, working on projects like that, because your environment, and obviously as well the treatment that you get is just it's so important when you're feeling low. So I just decided I think that's a really nice charity. It means a lot to my family. So that's what I'm going to be doing with the proceeds. So now on to the goods. um, like, obviously, please don't be like too harsh. Like, everything's subjective. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but so this was a cute little top. I've never heard of the brand before, Violet and Claire. But it feels like a really lovely quality top. And I've just introduced these really cute little candy skulls. So everything I've done, a lot of them were like sort of iron-on motifs, but I've also sewn them on so that they should last. And like tarted up the clothes, like where they needed them, like refixed any buttons. But I'd say this is near as good as new. And yeah, so I just think that's like a really fun, cute little different top. Another one here. This is a really cute little top. This was River Island originally. It is a bit see-through, so perhaps for the braver amongst us, But again, just gone and used these really cute sort of almost like tattoo-esque little embellishments and then hand stitched those on. And then my monster project, this is a large hoodie, I think it is, probably a man's hoodie. But you know, I'd happily wear it as a nice big snuggly cuddle top. And I think it was merchandise for a local band. I think it was East Coast Pirates. So apologies if there are any East Coast pirate fans out there. So what I've done here is I've made these little silk kind of rosette roses that I've made actually out of another old top that I got that I just couldn't it was just I can't see it being anyone's cup of tea now, but the fabric was absolutely lovely, so I've repurposed that. And then these were a couple of earrings that I had years ago, so I was able to take the backs off those and then sew those on as a bit of embellishment. So yeah, that really has been a bit of a labour of love, but it's a really good quality hoodie. Again, I think it's Fruit of the Loom. But yeah, so I mean, what I can safely say about everything that I'm putting up now, again, like I say, might not be everyone's taste, but they are 100% bespoke now. There's absolutely not going to be another one of them floating around, I can guarantee you that. So that's it. That was project number one. Like I said, it's kind of inspired by a desire to be a bit more sustainable. You probably heard the kind of circular economy idea, so you know, kind of keeping everything out of landfill, and then obviously the idea of the proceeds going to charity. It's just been a really, really fun project, and I hope that you enjoy having sort of little nosy through what I've done. And like I said, please don't be too harsh. I'm not looking for critiques here, and just customers really. And yeah, watch this space. Like I say, hoping to share more videos. And I'd love as well if you want to get involved, if you've any top tips for anybody, be it sort of fashion, landfill, has anyone got any brilliant swag from any charity shops recently and you want to share the love, yeah, let's just get upbeat and have a bit of fun with this, shall we? Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you soon.